Hey, valued colleagues, you might be saying to yourself, why should I bother to automate tasks that I can easily do in just a few minutes? I want you to close your eyes a second and just imagine. Imagine a money machine in your office. Anytime you want, you can use the money for anything you want, and it's unlimited. Now just hold that thought while we finish talking about automating your life. Truthfully, until you figure out your big reason, you'll never do it. For some, including me, the big reason is time. When you use time to do what you love instead of tasks and chores, won't you be living a life of freedom? Now imagine yourself as free to run your day any way you want, doing anything you want. So I'll be sharing 7 steps to automating your life so you have time to do what you really love to do. You want to stay tuned to the end, and you'll see I'll reveal that revelation that just simply shook my world, and it will rock yours. So here we go. So here's 7 steps to automating your life and freeing up time to do what you love, 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 even if it means you don't get paid, but you will get paid after all. And I'll show you all the details, more of them, I should say. So number 1 is hire a house cleaner. The first year I was in business, I heard a speaker at 3 different networking meetings, and he said the same thing 3 times. And I always believe if you hear the same thing 3 times, it's a message from God. Got to pay attention. So he said, do what you do best and give the rest away. So immediately I thought, well, I'm spending time cleaning house. That's not what I do best. Let me find somebody who does that, who loves to do it. And I'll tell you, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. My time was, it was such a delight going home to a clean house. And the people who took care of my home were lovely, lovely people. Loved them, have lifetime relationships with them. You can get a house cleaner, you can find a house cleaner, and the best way I found is just start talking to people around in your circle saying, I am looking for a house cleaner. And pretty soon, the right house cleaner will show up. Number 2, automate any outreach email you have. If you send out newsletters to your world and you have to sit there and compose each one that goes out, spending your valuable time and sending out your emails one by one by one by one, I tell you, automating is just the way to go. It might take you forever. If you have 1,000 people you want to reach out to, 1,000 people of those friends that you have, that you serve, sending out 1,000 emails is not a job for us human beings, but it can easily be automated. If you don't have an automatic service, check below, the link below, click on the link below, and you can find out about ones that I use. Number 3, at your bank, you have a bill pay function. You might be using it or you might not have thought about it before, but I can assure you it saves you time for your regular bills. There are ways you can set up a regular payment, like if you have the same payment every single month, Your mortgage payment comes out of your bank account and it automatically goes to the mortgage company, and you never have to worry about being late. If you have bills that are different every month, you can set it up to come out of your debit card or credit card. Pay it off every month, I'm telling you. So you can use your bank bill pay service, and there's no extra charge for that in the banks. In most banks, I've never seen one actually. You can take care of that on the phone, or you can take care of that on your desktop. Well, once it's set up, never be late again. So a few years ago, we decided, in fact, in 2019, my brand new husband and I decided to go to Europe for a year. We decided to PetSit and to live life like the locals. So you can't ask someone to take care of your mail for, I guess you could, but it's a burden, really. A big burden. So we hired a mail service. Click the link below if you want to see who we hired and how they work. But the cool thing is, no matter where we went, we got our mail, it was opened, it was scanned, it was filed into certain folders, easy to retrieve and find. If a check came in, they mailed it to our bank for us. If a package came to us, they forwarded it to whatever country where we're in. So a very, very time-saving company to work with. And again, just click the link below for more information about that. There are many mail services and they all have different price tags. So check around. And I think like we did, you'll find this one is a great service for a reasonable amount of money. Automate your accounting. So if you're like most people, well, unless you are an accountant, the functions of accounting, I understand numbers. I have been a financial advisor for many years, but the functions of accounting, to me, I find they're just like not interesting. So when you automate your accounting, you connect with your banks and your credit cards, and they automatically feed this information on a real-time basis so that you know all the time how much money you have in your account, and you can see where your money is going, what your expenses are. You can see what's tax deductible because you're self-employed. You can see what's, you can basically create your spending plan based on good information that you get all the time, instead of having to sit down and look at all your receipts and put them into a spreadsheet and do this basically really boring thing that you could automate your accounting for. I use QuickBooks for the self-employed, not very much money, and for a few bucks each month, it gathers all my information and gives me the tools I need to manage my accounting. Number 6, putting your household on timers. You might know this because you time and you record specific TV shows. Maybe you have a timer on outside lights. Maybe you have a timer on your coffee pot. We have a timer on our automatic sprinkling system. We also have a small pond with a waterfall. So we have a timer on the waterfall. So we don't have to run outside, turn it off, turn it on, and it goes automatically. Definitely a time saver. So what's the reason for saving so much time? I just want to talk with you about that a little bit. You might enjoy sleeping in. You might enjoy taking more vacations. You might enjoy many other things. But if you're like most of us who are self-employed, there's things you love to do. For me, I love to serve my clients. And so any technology or any idea or any thought or any lesson that I can put out that serves my clients, that's what I love to do with my time. And it yields. So it's not like you're giving up time that costs you money in these automated services in return for being able to sleep on a hammock in the afternoon if you want to, although you can if you want to, if you're free from obligations around taking care of everything that you've just automated. You can do anything you want with your time, which is very cool. Most of us, though, as entrepreneurs, do the things we love to do, and the things we love to do then bring money. So it's a very rewarding thing to do, is to free your time up. I am always amazed at how much excitement and energy I have when I get up every morning and I look at my calendar, and in the set my calendar up at the beginning of every month. And the first part of the day for me is my most productive time. It's a time, though, when I say productive, it's the time I'm doing activities for which I get paid or will get paid. But it's exciting to have to be free and to feel free to create these things that I put out into the world, the lessons, the coaching programs, the, you know, whatever I do on behalf of my clients. It's actually thrilling because I know my work is of service in the world. And I'm not sure there's anything more exciting than to know that your life and what you stand for and what you're doing is meaningful. So setting up your calendar at the first of every month is something that I have done for a while, and I've noticed that I get a lot more done. I get a lot more done of the productive things that I want to do. I did promise you at the beginning of this program that I would share a revelation that came to me. So here we go, the big reveal, the big revelation. Do you remember that money machine we talked about at the beginning of the program? Do you remember how delightful the thought was, that mental picture of having a money machine in your office, and you can just go get money and do anything you want and spend as largely as you want and enjoy the details of life as you want? Well, guess what? You have a money machine in the office, and the money machine you have is you. There's no one else and nothing else that can generate money like you can. So if you're spending your time doing things like turning on the water for the automatic sprinklers or turning it off, opening envelopes and looking at the information and scanning and taking an action on it, doing the accounting by working your receipts and laboriously putting them into columns so it's ready for your tax return, cleaning your house or gardening. These things take you away from this entrepreneurial spirit of creativity that you can use, and you do use, to generate income. So that's all I'm saying. When you know why or what you will do with the time you free up, then you will work on automation. When you work on automation and you have all this free time, then you will generate more and more money, even when you're doing the things that you didn't even think were work. You just thought they were fun. So I invite you to click on the links below, subscribe to my channel, and we'll keep learning together.